Hey my babies, we're going to go ahead and get into the overall energy and see what's going on. So what message do you have for us at this time? So 222 is going to be significant. So last week the number 111 was significant, or 1111, or even 1101. But 111 is triple ones, which represents the energy of manifestation. So be cautious of the thoughts that come to you, because you're in a high peak at this moment. So what you're bringing into fruition can be offset, or it could be I don't want to say, it can have an effect on how your manifestations come through. So if you stay positive and confident in what you're trying to manifest, you'll see and reap the reward. So manifesting in a proper way. There's not really an improper way, but I would say for me to use it in a sense for a proper way, proper would be working on having confidence in your abilities, having confidence in your goals, having confidence in your manifestations, whatever that would be for you. That could be manifesting a car, manifesting a job, manifesting finances, manifesting the love of your life. You have to be confident, and you have to project that you already have it. So right now is a really good time for that. And now this week with the numbers showing 222 will represent the energy of balance. 246. 6 is also Gemini energy, which represents the duality and choices. Also this represents partnerships, commitments. It could be your soulmate, it could be a past life connection, it could be a nice relationship. 6 also talks about equality. You got 3 and 3, which is collaborations. So I definitely feel these energies is on the horizon. 5 was in my mind after I said 6. 5 is a struggle energy, so you could be going through a struggle, feeling defeated, but on the back of this card is walking away from the defeat. I feel like right now you're looking at things that may have once defeated you, and you're working on moving out of this situation or circumstances that makes you feel down, or make you feel stuck, or make you feel stagnant in any type of way. Trails can be significant. Going on trails, feeling nuts, eating nuts can be significant as well. Vulnerability at its finest could be very significant for you. So this could be you learning how to be vulnerable with the people that you deal with. 6 people can resonate with this, or you can be dealing with 6 different people in this time frame over the next couple months, in different encounters, I'm hearing. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, this is something that is coming to fruition. On the back of this card, you got 2 people walking. So right now, Spirit is just giving you a heads up that, hey, this peace sign here is giving me a peace sign, but it's also giving me divine feminine energy. So I know Spirit is saying, don't be afraid to dive into your divine energy. You could be having a hard time moving out of your masculinity. You could, your masculinity to your divine feminine energy, because you're so used to being protective of yourself, or protecting your energy, or protecting your heart. And that's where Spirit is trying to let you know you have to let that guard down, because your heart is the biggest part of your manifestations, your pure intentions. I'm definitely, Wicked just came out, but I just heard Wicked in my ear. So Wicked can be something you could have been dealing with wicked people in your past, or currently still dealing with wicked people, and trying to disengage and remove yourself from certain energies and people. And there's no bad in that at all. There's always good. But I feel like sometimes people, or you may feel guilty, but this could be you picking up projections of other people. So the guilt is not really yours for wanting to distance yourself in a safe space, or be in a safe place at this energy, or at this time. Look at the angels. For some of you, you may feel like your angels have turned their back on you. I really necessarily know angels don't do that. So this can just be like a mindset that you're learning through abandonment, because you may not be sensing their presence. Sometimes it's not meant for you to sense the presence of your angels, because they want you to be able to feel confident knowing that they're here in the back and not always right by your side, or pushing things to the forefront. So this is you learning how to rely on your angels for, trust and faith, but also put in the work physically for yourself to see the benefits and reaping the rewards of your hard work. King of Wands, this is amazing. The King of Wands energy represents that put together piece, but this is the person who is very successful as well, very knowledgeable, very confident. So you may be used to dealing with people who are snakes, or you're used to watching people, or you're maybe good at observing people at this time, or it may be time for you to start observing things, so that way you are able to really tune in and tap in. One thing that I love about the cards that's in my hand and that I laid out on the table is this clear clouds, and each one of these is clear clouds. So I know the storm is truly over for you guys, but in the back of the energy it may not feel like it, but still in the middle, spirit said you good. We're watching, we're documenting mentally, emotionally, spiritually your steps, and making sure that you're ordained to walk in the right way, in the highest, good of all, with no harm to anyone. So I definitely feel like being practical at this time is very important for a lot of you in your spirituality, in your spiritual practice, and your spiritual growth. You have different type of spiritual practices. You have those who are God-given, God-driven. You have those who are on a witchy shit, and then you have those who are just spiritual, on their spiritualist, and just in tune with nature and the universe within itself, and they're open to awe. Me, on the other hand, I'm open to awe because I believe that Jesus is real. I believe God may have a part in the universe. I don't believe God is white nor black. I believe that God is colorful, but that's my opinion, and is not to be pushed on anyone. So don't be afraid of what your views is and what you feel, because everybody sees certain things differently, and it's meant for us to see things differently so that we can share our knowledge to grow from that, being able to accept and receive as well. So I'm hearing, don't let somebody push their projections onto you again. And then I'm also hearing, don't let someone push their faith on you as well. So you have to really get in comfortable with yourself, your faith, your practices, and you got to stand on them. You can't do a little things, dabble here, dabble there. It takes practice to learn. So I'm definitely feeling learning. Someone can definitely be in the process of learning how to, practice with their magic, their spell work. Let me look into this energy because I'm hearing it. Can you show me what I need to know about, or what the collective needs to know about the spell work? So there can be some backfire, because I feel like this is spirit showing me, in passing, hey, but there's a guard here. And I feel like there's some things that need to be clarified or cleansed before you can properly take them steps. On his armor, he has a sun, and he also has a moon on him. I hope you can see that. He has a sun and a moon embedded in his, soldier uniform on his what is it called? Put it in the comment box, because I can't remember right now. I'm channeling, I'm sorry. But you see how she looked like she's trying to be manipulative. You can't manipulate spirit, but you can manipulate the energy. Energy manipulation can be a good thing, and it can also be a bad thing. Practicing magic or witchcraft is not a bad thing, but it can be used to be destructive. It can be used for healing, it can be used for karma, it can be used for law, it can be used for finances, business, it can be used for so many different things. But one thing about magic is there's a good and there's a bad, so there's an offset. So if you're doing and practicing magic and you're not healed, or you're doing things and you're not healing yourself and cleansing yourself and doing the shadow work, it can truly affect you. And I know this from experience, because I'm a practitioner and I do spell work. I have not done any recently because I don't feel led to. The only time I do spirit work or spell work is when I'm led to. The last one that we did was on the harvest moon, on that last super moon. I did the cleansing for you all. I do know a lot of you are feeling that effect now. Thank God I hear and see. And the conversations let me know that spirit is at work and play. So there's different things that you have to put into play. First and foremost, your protection, your intentions, making sure you're cleansing, making sure that you're in tune and connecting with the right ancestors, and or the right deities, or the right sometimes I'm not going to be funny 911 when I say it, but even the right demons. Sometimes we work with demons, sometimes we work with angels, sometimes we work with ancestors. It just depends on who wants you and what are you offering, or what are they benefiting from this. It really depends. So I feel like someone needed that information, so I'm sharing that for your protection. So take heed on the work that you do. Take heed in the things that you're practicing. Don't just go listening to what everybody is telling you, because what works for somebody else's generational bloodline may not be what's up with yours. And it's kind of crazy because the shirt that I'm ironically wearing says, "We are the granddaughters of the witches you could not burn." So the irony of me wearing this shirt and then doing this read and upload is not no coincidence. I don't believe in them. If you know me, I don't believe anything is a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason, but what is the underlying reason? So questioning your reality is very important again. So if you're new to my channel, or if you're new to being a Patreon, one of the things and bigger pet peeves I definitely want to share with you is to continue to learn you inside and out. It's really good to get the advice, but everybody's healing, everybody's knowledge and journey, I've been learning, is so different and it's critiqued. I work with many clients hands-on, one-on-one, doing shadow work, doing the tarot therapy, and one thing that I've learned from working with everybody, their spirit team have a different non-differential. Is it non-differential? Yeah, they have a very differential, not non-differential. They have a very differential way of laying out the laws of how things can work for you or should work for you, using the common knowledge and common understanding of your core. So that's going along the line to say what may work for you may not work for somebody else. What work for somebody else may not work for you may not work for somebody else. So 11-11 as I say that. So again, it's definitely important that you continue to critique and continue to practice and always jot down the things that you're doing and pay attention to what's happening around you when you're doing it, so that way you know what's going on with your spell work, what take place, how it take place. So that's some gems for you guys for today. That's the morning chit chat. Now, what type of spell work is being done here? Is it being done on you, or are you the one that's doing it? So is the collective, is someone in my collective the one that's doing the spell work? Yes. So there is someone in here that is working on or looking into practicing, but I also feel like there is someone who also is trying to seek your energy. And I don't feel like somebody's doing a candle spell, but I feel like spell work, you don't need a candle to do spell work, just to let you know. I feel like the intentions of someone is very strong, and someone could be invoking your energy to bring you towards them. So it's like a come to me spell without magic. So I feel like this is a masculine energy. Yeah, in reverse is the masculine energy. So outside of you is upright, in reverse. And even in this side, this is like the emperor energy. So someone feels like they deserve to be your emperor. Someone feel like they deserve, they're deserving of you. But what is the intentions here? I don't know how I feel about this, because the person's back is turned in this energy, and then this is like searching. So what are you really searching for? Someone could be searching for loyalty. Someone could be searching for someone that's true to their word, but I feel like this person is used to getting bag eggs, or meaning a person who is not loyal, someone who's very sneaky and devious, someone who sheds their ways and their, just to get what they want. A snake has a bone, so it's very flexible. So this person is used to dealing with people who's very flexible with their emotion, which can affect how this person move. So can you clarify this? Yeah, throat chakra coming out. Somebody don't know how to speak. This could be, and this 5 is the struggle here. So someone's having a hard time struggling with being able to express their needs, their wants. And I feel like somebody feel like they're stuck in the dark. I also feel like somebody find you as a positive light, and you may be distanced from somebody. And because of you being distanced from somebody is again that come to me energy. They're searching for you, they're seeking for you, because the numbness is there of the distance. The silence is killing, because they're used to you having this energy of respect, this positivity, and every door, every nook, every cranny, every crack that they go to is a block. It's just negative, nasty people. Even, and I feel like somebody is being humble in this time. Yeah, hope and partnerships and alliance. I feel like spirit is blowing something up in somebody's face. Look at the person in there. Spirit is like giving that energy back to those people who have been very disrespectful or not being pleasant, or karma again. Love, you see what I'm saying? love abounds in the reverse. Typically I wouldn't want to do this deck in reverse, but look at this. Protection, not protection, deception and envy, but you're being protected from deceptive energies and where someone can be spreading false hope. Now another energy that I'm getting, and I'm seeing 14:44 military time, 14 I believe is 2:44 p.m. could be significant. But your spiritual strength protection here, because you're not in your shadow, you're not operating out of your shadow, so you can see and you can sense things. So spirit wants you to believe what you feel and you see when a time comes. Now this can be in 15 days from now, this could be in 6 days from now, this can be in 6 months from now, no more than 15 days. No less than 6 days, and no more than 6 months. So this can resonate at any time, but between these times is particular, especially for at least 6 of you in here who's dealing with this situation. There's a throat chakra where someone's being very deceptive in what they need and want. Someone's afraid to be their true self because they feel like they have to prove their point, or or this person have too much trauma where they may feel like you did something to look heartache and loss, where you may have did something to them, abandoned them. Someone may feel like you abandoned them, so they feel like they need to or want to punish you, which is wild and crazy, because who are they to cast any stones upon you when all you've done was being an angel and poured into them? So someone again is seeking for your presence, and look at how this energy is here. Now this can mean many things, but again, the man is looking at this empty tree, and that spirit is calling because that person is in their emotions, and because this person is in their emotions, you can typically feel it. So you may be feeling energy of someone who may be emotionally distraught, emotionally hurt, or having moments of, solitude where they're dead, because this is solitude. So there's an energy where somebody's definitely in solitude and they're not speaking to no one, because again, remember, someone's being blocked in all positions and their blessings have been removed from them because of the way that they treated you, and not just you, other people as well. This is like karma adding up, okay? This is like karma adding up, and the only person that they can think of right now is those that they've done wrong, those who also brought them joy, and like they're looking for these people to replace the energy of you, but maybe it's not real, or they've attempted to and it didn't work, so they're back to square one. 17 healing, which is spirit got this person in the star card. 17 healing, see how that worked. The hangman got them stuck in the hangman position. Bro, I love this deck. 3 of Pentacles got this person having to work and collaborate with their own self, which is their shadow self, in order to get out of this discontent energy. So someone's being held back by spirit to really like lock in, grow, mature, and move forward and learn from their own mistakes, because the more mistakes that this person have been making as far as towards themselves, as in growth and stubbornness and arrogance, because somebody was very big arrogant in this energy, spirit is humbling them. Now this person's solar plexus, here you go. This person's solar plexus is blocked, so I feel like you are in tune. So again, you may be feeling certain energies or certain things, and this is why. Shuffling here for the collective here. Ooh. Yeah, bandages is here, and then you got the jack of all trades. So you're done healing other people, because in healing other people you hurt yourself. You have the special recipe, and there go that witchcraft shit. And look at the witches, period. Bro, the pleading man. Let me tell y'all something. This is the first time I've used this deck. Like, I haven't been through all of these cards. This is the second time I used the deck. The first time I used this deck was with another person. I'm not going to share that part because it's personable. And then in the second time is now with you guys. But I don't go through my decks to look at the pictures, to admire them, I don't do that personally for me, because I like to be surprised by my decks. I like to be wowed by what I feel. When I'm led to something, I trust in spirit. When I start doing what I do, it's going to magically come into play. So it makes me so happy inside to see the reality continue to hit the ground running, and how spirit just shows up with the protection. Can be significant. An aunt can be significant, or even an uncle could have gave you some wise advice, or you could be watching your uncle or someone close to that, even a brother or, you know, a father figure giving you games on, you know, giving you, or a close friend giving you tips and tricks on a game of how men are, or, you know, taking time out for yourself. Or you could just be feeling yourself and you ready to put yourself out there, and you're more so taking the time out to continue to bandage your wounds, but you're cooking a special recipe for yourself, which is making your aura glow. So you have people gravitating towards you, but the pleading man about to have you fall out this chair, because you do have this energy where there's a masculine trying to invoke your energy, because this person know that you're tapping in. So there is someone who is here. For those who may have lost someone, you may be getting connections from the other side. Just pay attention to specific colors at this time. If you know this person's favorite color, you may be seeing it. Maybe you want a 2020 vision. That's what I'm getting, 222 on this clock when I said that. I seen 2020 then 222 when I said that. So 2020 vision can be significant, being locked in, taking off the rose colors glasses. Look, rose color, Pandora's box, opening your gifts, opening yourself up to, and time stamping things. So there is a person that's connecting with you from the other side. It could be a special occasion. You may be getting this person coming to you in your dreams, or you can be having a dream of this person coming to you. This can be you sitting back, imagining this person by your side, imagining yourself doing things with this person. That's for them a dream, and for you a dreamer. Yeah. Heart attack can be significant, and cold as ice. So again, I definitely feel like with heart attack energy, I don't feel like that's saying somebody's going to have a heart attack by far. I just definitely feel like somebody, again, they're under a spiritual attack, or they're under some type of attack when it comes to their emotions, so that they can learn to properly address people and be more respectful in their growth. And this is how spirit is teaching them. So you may be somebody's karma, and they may be coming back to you, so you can continue to teach them a lesson. I mean, it's your choice. You don't have to. You can always turn down the offer and continue to move forward. Yeah, ancestors is agreeing with this, and then you also have lovers and friends, and you're free to go. Come through, spirit. Don't you just love them? I got the fucking chills. Spirit, what message do you have for them as far as technicolor and healing? See, pain. So someone's going through pain while you cleansing in love, or like you and wallowing in love and passion. So you're in your energy of peace, or this is the way that you're headed towards. For those who are in the other energy, who is having a hard time trying to find someone to commit to them, or having like relationship problems, this is a caution for you, because spirit wants you to really be the ticket holder in your movie and your life, which is your life, and really 222 again, 2222. And really balance things out. You don't have to hold on to anything that makes you feel less than. You don't have to hold on to anything that make you feel like it's not of you, or is belittling to your character. So I definitely know your spirit team wants you to speak up for yourself, even if that means you need to go into some isolations and like look at the thin line, or the what's in front of you, because there's something that you need to pay attention to. You have rest and space. So I definitely feel like some of you, your spirit team could be calling for you to take rest and space at this time, so that you can get back in your flow of happiness, because you can be doing a lot of things that can be, again, making you in this great energy, which is pushing you in like a headspace where it's not a bad thing to be, but it's kind of keeping you locked in and repeating something over that can be causing you delays. One more here. I love this deck, so I just need... Dreams came out in reverse again. So let's talk about this. Dreams represent the energy of the moon. The moon is number 18. 18 represents spirit. 18 also breaks down to 1 plus 8, which is 9. 9 breaks down to the hermit, which is solitary, solitude. You need to go within and find solitude within your emotions to balance them when it comes to what your heart truly desires, and what your heart truly wants. And that's not a lusting energy or a greed energy. You just want to be pure in your intentions. And again, find the light within yourself so that you can address things accordingly. 9 minus 1 is 8, so you're going to need strength at this time as well. So I'm just breaking down the numbers to give you the idea of right now is really good for you to really find strength in your emotions or find strength outside of you. Be a rock for yourself if you need to. Don't overgive, don't overshare at this time. You need to stay to yourself with certain energies, because people's true colors is about to come out. And then, who do you love? Someone want to know who you love. Is it them? Is it yourself? Like, somebody wants you to put them before yourself, and I feel like you need to put you before anything or anybody at this time. Magical moments will then begin to happen. Oh, baby, that's deep. That's deep, bro. That's really deep. So let's move forward. So moving forward, we're going to go ahead and get into the bingo, guys. So I really feel like a lot of you should really be close to bingo. And a lot of you are a few away. So we're going to go ahead and tap on into that game. If it not being, petty yeti with me, because I know I didn't close it out. One of my kids possibly could have. I hope they didn't. Nope, they didn't. All right, so we left off on the Wheel of Fortune for the last round. Today is Monday, November 25th. 20,000. I said 20,000. It is 2024. Today is Monday, November 25th, 2024. Now, after the Wheel of Fortune, the next call on the board is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is someone who's ready to take action, and a lot of messages coming in. So you definitely got communication coming in from someone, because the Knight brings messages just like a page. But this person is like, this person is still in between immature and maturity. So this person may be being, I would say, between the age group mentally 17 to maybe 27, 28. That's the energy. This is the mindset that somebody can be in. The Two of Cups as well is the following one. The Two of Cups, I believe, may be somebody's bingo. Two of Cups or Three of Cups. Anywho, the Two of Cups is that soulmate energy. That's the duality, the balance of yourself and the balance of another, or just pouring back into yourself, mirroring, looking in the mirror, and really taking time to yourself to, talk kind to yourself, positive affirmations, and just really honoring you and really questioning you in that mirror. Like, hey girl, what's up today? Like, I'm looking at me at this camera, which is my mirror. How are you today? Are we good? How we feeling? Let's be honest with ourselves. What you thinking? It's okay to really talk to yourself like this, because this is getting personal with you. The same conversations you will have with somebody, you need to have with yourself, because my favorite line is, I'm the realest in here. So if somebody ever saw me talking to myself and they say, who you talking to, my thought process is the realest person in this bitch, because I know I'm not going to tell me something wrong. And if I know I can't trust your word, my own word is going to be bond, because I'm not going to put myself in jeopardy, or I'm not going to take an action that I can't correct, or self-correct. So it's really about, I hope that makes sense. It's really about being personal with yourself and like getting intimate. That's intimacy with yourself. If you have the King of Pentacles, which is the third call, this is card number 61. You want to move, you want to go. The King of Pentacles is all about the money. So you're definitely planning in your physical right now. You're focusing on your financial rewards. You're trying to reap the rewards. Also, the King of Pentacles give me have your cake and eat it too type energy, right? So I definitely feel like you're in the energy of wanting to have your cake and eat it too, or the people around you want to have their cake and eat it too. So you got to put the energy where it goes. But that's the energy for today's segment. I definitely hope this helped you. I'm going to surprise you guys with some things. It's not going to be for Patreon, but you definitely get your Patreon uploads and we'll do some things, but I'll wait for that. I don't want to overshare. So I love you guys, and I hope everybody's having a fantastic week, or have a fantastic week. I will definitely be back tomorrow with a message. I don't know, it's just a lot going on. I definitely want everybody to keep me in their prayers. A lot of things is changing for me. A lot of things is happening very fast. I'm not afraid. It's not bad, but it's definitely could be scary. But stay prayed up. Like I said, keep your heads up, and most definitely If you have any questions, please don't be afraid to ask. But the benefits of being a Patreon is the perks that you get for the learning and really understanding who you are to your core, your spiritual practices. You don't have to, you can be from a spiritual background and still fit in. My place is a safe space for you all. It's not just mine, it's yours. That's why it was created, so that you can have a community where you can have a safe space, safe place. Ask questions, because if a question is never dumb. What is dumb is not asking a question, because you never know what the results can be. But you're not dumb. So I love you all, and I will definitely see you all very soon. Please, please, please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concern, and I will see you all soon.